If you used full body tracking in VRChat for a decent period of time, you may have run into weird issues such as arm clipping, spine twisting, weird stretchiness, and many more quirks. Well, that's all about to change, as VRChat recently dropped an open beta for IK 2.0, an update dedicated to fine-tuning VRChat's IK for full body tracking. This open beta is available right now, and is compatible with Live, so you can hang out with your friends on the live version of VRChat. So, what is IK anyway? IK stands for Inverse Kinematics. It's a solution used in game development to automatically calculate the joint angles of legs, arms, and others. It's what VRChat and other social VR apps use to guess where parts of your body, such as your elbows, are without actually having to track them. Now, VRChat's system for IK has always been good enough, but it could always be better. And that's where the IK 2.0 update comes in. IK 2.0 is a complete revamp of the IK system, fixing many issues and also adding new features. This new IK system tracks moving bodies much more accurately, even when they're in unique positions like being upside down. This means that even if you aren't using full body trackers, your avatar will match your real-life movements much more accurately. For instance, your avatar's elbows now automatically prevent clipping through your avatar's chest and instead properly wrap around your avatar's rig. Motion and pose handling has been improved, so you can also expect less spine twisting when spinning or laying down. Reaching beyond your avatar's arm length no longer makes your avatar's torso lean towards the hands, and many more fixes. Full body users also have new configuration options in the Quick Menu Settings tab. So let's go over those. First off, the user real height scaling has been adjusted to actually be more accurate to your real life height. If you had previously set a height that differs from your actual real life height, be sure to correct this to avoid any issues. Next, there are new locking options to change how your head and hip tracking behave. Lock hip prioritizes hip tracking, allowing the head to drift slightly in order to avoid odd neck or spine crunching. This was the old default. If you ever noticed when sitting down that your viewpoint is drifted away from your avatar's head, this is why. Lock head prioritizes head tracking, ensuring no viewpoint drift, but allowing the hip to drift slightly depending on your position to avoid the aforementioned odd neck or spine crunching. Lock all will strictly enforce both head and hip tracking. If the trackers get too close, the spine will bend in any way necessary to have both align simultaneously. This option is only recommended if you have an avatar that is well proportioned to your real life body. These settings can be changed on the fly without having to recalibrate, so if you ever notice your proportions looking strange, try changing around the locking options. Next, there's a new toggle to measure avatar scale by either arm span or by height. For most realistically proportioned avatars, you won't notice a major difference between these two settings. But if you have an avatar with interesting proportions, changing this setting around may make your measurements more accurate. And lastly, there is a toggle to switch from the new IK to the older legacy IK, twisty spines and all. Now, there's one more really cool thing included with this update, something that has also been asked for a really long time. That's right, VRChat now supports up to 10 points of tracking, meaning that now, in addition to hip and feet, you can now track your elbows, knees, or both. By adding more points of tracking, you're giving VRChat more to work with. Instead of having to guess where your knees or arms are, VRChat can just know where they are. This feature isn't too surprising to see, given that Tundra Labs recently started shipping out their Tundra trackers to Kickstarter backers, which will also be up for retail sale soon. Still though, very nice to see, although my wallet is now in severe pain. And that about covers the entirety of IK 2.0. If you'd like to try this out for yourself right now, you can switch to the IK beta by right-clicking VRChat in your Steam library, going to Properties, and switching to the IK beta under the Beta tab. As I said before, this beta is live compatible, so you can hang out with your friends all while enjoying the overhauled IK. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. I'll see you all again very soon.